So I let my crush kick me in the balls. That was a one way to enter the video, wasn't it? Let me tell you a story. So, back, how long ago? Back to like 1.5 years ago. I was on a cruise, and back then I was a total simp. So I met this one girl named, I'm not gonna say her name. I'm gonna name her Jess. I met this one girl named Jess, and she was blonde. She had blue eyes. She was my type. She was skinny. She was white, but she was my type. So inevitably, after 2 seconds of meeting her, I fell in love with her. Whatever the frick that meant. So, I fell in love with this weird, like not in a good way, girl. A few days pass, or like a day or two, and we're all just hanging out. We were all in a big friend group, and we were all playing ping pong. And then the ball it rolled in my direction. She went to go hit the ball, but I took it from her, and I put it up in the air because she was shorter than me. And so she was trying to reach it, and I was just like, no, 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 and not even in like the Chad playful way. It's like the simp playful way where the simp tries to become a Chad or tries to be a Chad, but it doesn't work. So then eventually she just freaking kicked me in the balls hard with her knee, or kneed me in the balls, I should say. She kneed me in the balls hard, and then she got the ping pong ball, and then I was just on the floor in agony. Well, you want to know the saddest part about this story? It's not how painful the ball kick was, the ball knee was. It's that I lacked the self-respect to get away from her, right? And I still freaking loved her. Loved. I was that much of a simp that after a girl showed me that much disrespect, I still was simping for her. Like, isn't that crazy? You should have so much respect for yourself. Or you should have so much more respect for yourself that if anyone showed you that much disrespect, especially a girl, she should be out of your life, bro. Out of your life. They should be out of your life. If they show you that much disrespect, that much, you shouldn't be talking to them. Okay, but here's the thing. Here's the difference, right? There's a difference between playing around with your friends and them actually meaning to do it. If you're just playing around with your friends and they kick you in the ball by accident, or they were trying to like joke around but they actually did hit it and they were just like, oh bro, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to, bro, like, oh god damn, then that's fine, right? But if they actually mean to do it, what kind of friend is that? They meant to knee you in the balls hard? They meant to actually hit you by accident? Those kind of people should be out of your life. Why? They don't respect you enough. But I think the reason why you have friends that don't respect you is because you don't respect yourself. And I've been on this search of why don't I respect myself? Why didn't I respect myself back then? But why don't I now? Because I have the physique. I go to the gym every single day. I'm disciplined, right? Or somewhat disciplined. I have so much more willpower than I did before. I delay the gratification now. But why don't I still have self-respect? Or more self-respect? The reason why I don't have as much self-respect as I would like right now, currently, is because I'm not keeping my word to myself or keeping my word to others. I keep telling my girlfriend that we're only going to call for 30 minutes a night now, so we can actually go to sleep at a decent time so I can wake up and work on videos. But we stay on for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours sometimes. Sometimes even more. So I didn't keep my word to myself or to her. So I'm losing respect for myself, and she's probably losing a lot of respect for me. So there are two reasons why a lot of, especially men, young guys, lack a lot of their self-respect. Because one, they don't keep their word. And when you don't keep your word, the man's word, any kind of man, a young man, or just a man, like a full man, everything that relies on their word, like what they tell to others. If they do it, if they do what they said they were gonna do, that shows that they have integrity. But when they don't, that shows that they're weak. They're just little boys. And I think that's why I've been having self-respect problems. Because yeah, I'm going to the gym every single day. I'm resting, I'm recovering. I'm working on videos, I'm working on my classes for school. I'm reading, I'm taking notes on what I read. I'm achieving my goals. But I still lack some self-respect. And the reason why is because I'm not keeping my word to myself or to others. I tell my girl only 30 minutes, on for like 3 hours. That's not keeping my word to either of us. I keep telling my mom that I'll pack for my trip. I'll do it tomorrow. I do the bare minimum. I guess I kept my word, but not really. A man's word is their solid base for everything. A man's word is for their respect. And I haven't been keeping my word. To myself, to my girl, to my mom. And another reason why a lot of people lack that self-respect is because they don't have anything to have respect about. For me, I'm in a position right now where the reason I lack self-respect is because I don't keep my word. And that goes for any area, right? Any category, any level of the self-respect. But another reason why a lot of people lack that self-respect is because they don't have anything to respect themselves about. Most guys, they barely even work out. They barely ever go to the gym. They barely have a good girlfriend. Like, their girlfriends, if they have a girlfriend, they're like fucking bitches, bro. Sorry to say it, but they're just like so disrespectful and pitiful and all that stuff. They just play video games all day. They're fat. They have little man boobies. They have all that. They don't have respect for themselves. They eat whatever they want, whenever they want. All the sugar and all the processed food in the world. They watch whatever they want on TikTok. They look at girls on TikTok. They jerk off to girls on TikTok and Instagram. They do all the good habits. Or no, not the good habits. They do all the habits that feel good. But all the habits that feel good right now, we all know that those are the bad habits. So they're all doing those bad habits. And they don't have anything to respect themselves for. They don't have the physique. They don't have a good girl by their side. They might have a girl, but it's probably a bitch who's disrespectful, who shouts at them, who gives them weird, mean looks, who slaps them. Or they might not even have a girl at all. Because they're just jerking off. Because they can just they can just look at their phone for girls, right? I don't need to have love in real life. can just go on Instagram and TikTok and find some girl posting some nice shit. The fuck? No. That's probably the biggest reason why most people would lack that self-respect. That's what I did for the longest time. But I don't do all that shit anymore. I don't look at girls on TikTok or Instagram or any social media. I don't look at girls at all. And go to the gym. I built the fucking nice ass physique. I did everything I wanted to do. So far. I'm proud of what I have done so far. I built the physique. I got the girl. She's kind. She's beautiful. She's loving. She's kind of weird, but come on, I love her. I train hard. I work hard. I'm proud of myself for that, right? So that's not the area where I lack that self-respect. The area I lack self-respect is because I don't keep my word. And that's what I'm trying to get better at, keeping my word to others. But most importantly, keeping my word to myself. So if I say I'm going to wake up at 6:30, wake up at 6:30. If I say I'm going to go to sleep at 8:30, go to sleep at 8:30. No excuse. I got to stop making those excuses. So, all that to say, you got to have some self-respect. And don't let your crush kick you in the balls. Alright, I do that. We're going to ask the later, and as always, Malaysia.